Oh. All right. Hello, you guys. Let me know if you can't hear me, please. If you can, then that is great. If you have light weights, anything from 1 to 3 pounds, make sure you have them close by. We are going to use our light weights today. If you don't have any, that's fine. You can also grab 2 water bottles, 2 soup cans, whatever you got will work just fine. We have a little bit of a different layout today. I'm going to change it up on you guys a tiny bit. Try some new stuff, see how we go and how we work it out. So we are going to start with our warm-up. We're going to start in our plank today. We're going to do our core and our upper body kind of first. But it's going to be a little bit of a combo of a class with kind of everything. So, and make sure you have a chair close by or something to use to balance on for later towards the end of class. We are going to be using our chair to balance, to do some leg lifts on. So light weights, a chair. If not, you can do it all without it too. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and start with just our upper body because we are going to get this nice and warm first. So let's start with just some open and closing of those arms. We're really opening up that chest. Swiping, you can bring it on a diagonal, open and close. All right, and then do some nice big circles here. You can take it slow as your shoulders warm up. If you have tight shoulders like me, that takes you sometimes a little slow. And reverse that direction all the way around. All right, shake out those arms. Go ahead and take those hands together behind you. Pull them back. And while we're here, go ahead and lift those knees up. And let go of those hands. Get some knee lifts. And circles all the way around. Shake out those legs. From here, we are going to, if you have something to hold on to, we're just going to do some single leg, straight leg lifts to the back to stretch out that hamstring. So I'm on my right foot, left leg is going up. I'm just hinging at the hips until I feel that stretch behind my hamstring and coming right back up. Two more. Keeping that core nice and tight. And switch. Feel like one of those little birds that have like the weight on it. Just kind of like a pendulum going down and up. Not stretching too deep just yet. We're going to do a couple squats after this. And last one. And break. Go ahead and take a nice little half squat position. Down and up. Slowly get a little bit deeper. I will tell you the key word for today is going to be a tuck. If you've taken different types of bar classes, depending on where you take it, sometimes everything is different, but we're going to focus on our tuck today. So a tuck is when you tuck your butt under. Think of always pointing that tailbone down and you are holding that position and keeping that core engaged. So we're going to use that a lot today. Let's shake out those legs. And when you are ready, we're going to come down onto the floor. We're going to start on our elbows in an elbow plank, and we are going to be doing leg lifts out to the side. So on our elbows, we're going to come up into this position. Nice tight core, tuck that butt under. And then from here, go ahead and join me in this position. We're going to take our right leg. It's going to come out to the side, tap, back in line. Tap to the side, in line for 2, out, in for 3. 4, modified, drop that knee down. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back. Go ahead and bring both those knees down. Take a 5-second hold with the knees down. Hold here. 3, 2, 1, lift those knees back up off the ground. Left leg out to the side now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring both knees down. Rest in this active holding plank, knees down. Hold here. And bring it up. Rock it back to your child's pose. Make sure I have my handy dandy notebook. All right. Rocking it back into this position. Give yourself a second to breathe. We're going to come back into this plank position. All right, we're going to go to a high plank this time. This one's going to burn a little bit. We're going to bring it up, high plank. Hands under the shoulders. Bring your right leg underneath. Tap the toe on the ground. Place it back. Left foot. Tap. And in. Right leg tap. 16 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring those knees down, up and back. Breathe and hold here. All right, we're going to go into our push-ups. All right, we have our knee push-ups first, and then we're going to go into isometric push-ups. It's going to be fun. So, knee push-ups. Changing the numbers on you guys a bit today. We've been doing lots of sets of 8 recently. We're going to go for 10. So on those knees, bring those hips forward just a little bit, and I want you to think of tucking your cheeks underneath. So this is here. We want to bring it forward, and then squeeze your cheeks together. Bring it down and up for 1, 2. Nice wide stance with the arms. 3, as low as you can go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it back. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up into that push-up position. Difference here. We're going to come back to that position. We're going to do an isometric push-up. So I want you to think of bending your elbows for only about 2 inches down and 2 inches up. So it's going to go here, here. Very small, very tiny push-ups. Here we go. Going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super tiny. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Child's pose. You can take your arms, you can bring them behind you. Take a second here. I was going to do 30 of those, but we're, whew. Shake out those arms. Take a second if you want to stretch them out. Nice. And we're in our position for our donkey kicks. So from here, hands and knees. Triceps and arms are feeling it already a little bit. We're going to bring our right leg up into the air. Think of a nice L shape. From here, we are going to pulse it up, down. So it's a little up, down. Extend the legs straight. Lift. Bend. Lift. Straighten. Lift. We're alternating between the two, getting a little hamstring curl in there. I want you to go ahead and keep going with this, focusing on squeezing that hamstring and that glute muscle. Lift. Straighten. Lift. Bend. 4, 3, 2. One more, bend, straighten, hold it here. From here, we're gonna go for circles around. 1, 2, 3, draw a circle with those toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold it here. We're going to bend that knee, and we're gonna pulse it up. Up pulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. And bring that right leg underneath and under and through into a nice little pigeon pose and stretch out that glute real quick. To make sure. I write everything down, guys. Otherwise we'd be doing 100 sets of everything. All right, come back out of it. We're gonna do our left leg this time. Stretch out those arms. Readjust your position. Make sure your hands again are underneath those shoulders. Some space between the knees. Left leg comes up. Flex that foot. We're gonna press it up, down, extend, lift. Lift, extend. You decide how hard you want your muscles to work in your legs. Keeping that core engaged. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, circles around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend, lift, up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it forward underneath. Stretch that hip out. Down onto the elbows. All right, and back into, almost fell over. Back into our donkey kick position. This time we're going to come down on the elbows and we're going to repeat. A little different this time. So elbows down on the ground. Make sure that those elbows are underneath your shoulders. We're going to bring this right leg up. Nice right angle. From here, palms flat down on the ground, fingers spread. Pulse that leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend it out completely straight. I want you to squeeze that leg as hard as you can, all the way down to your toes. Bring that foot down, tap it on the ground, lift and squeeze. 1, tap, squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that left hip is feeling it. 7, 8, we're almost there. 9, 10, hold it here, pulse with a straight leg up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then rock it back to a child's pose. Woo. All right, we're gonna repeat on the left. Doing great. All right, onto those elbows. Make sure your knee's not too far underneath you or too far behind you. Think right underneath the hips. And left leg comes up. Keeping that core pulled in. Flex or point that toe to help squeeze. Down and up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend it out. Squeeze that leg. Bring it down. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and hold. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Wow. Go ahead and you can open those knees out the sides to reach through your child's pose. And we're going to give our hips a break for a bit, and we're going to come and grab our dumbbells, and we're going to do some upper body. So I have my 2-pound dumbbells here with me. We are going to work on keeping our tucked position throughout this whole time. So you have your weights. You're going to come up into a kneeling position. So onto the knees up nice and tall. We're going to bring our right leg out to the side. So this is very similar to like our shoulder series where we don't drop our arms, but we're going to do it in this position. So this leg is out to the side, knee facing forward, if that makes sense. So you can have your foot resting down. From here, I want you to tuck your glutes underneath. So if you're here, I don't want this happening. Think nice straight line, and then even press your cheeks. You should feel it in that left hip flexor. You should feel that tightness in the front. That means you're holding here. So this is the position you're gonna be in. Think completely straight up and down. You're gonna grab these weights. All right, so from here, press the hips forward. And we're gonna keep those glutes squeezed, core tight. We're just gonna bring our waist up in front of us and back down. Up, hold for 2, and down. Up 3. If you don't have weights, imaginary weights will work just as fine. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep squeezing those glutes. 8, 9, and 10. Keep squeezing. We're going to bring it out to the side. Side raises. 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5. So blurry today. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring those arms to the front one last time. This time palms facing the floor. Hold here. We're just gonna up and down, holding. Keep pressing those hips forward. Keep that tuck engaged. Hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open to the sides and close in front. Think tap those weights together. Open, close for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those weights down. Come on out of that position. We're going to do the other side. Grab a sip of water if you need it. I'm going to just turn a light on. That won't be so blurry. Yeah, that should work. Good enough. All right. Sip of water. All right, so we're gonna be on this right leg now. Left leg comes out to the side. Big breath in. Grab those weights. Make sure you are up nice and flat. Press those hips underneath. Think of relaxing those hips and then really press them forward. Tuck that tailbone under. Grab your weights. Keeping that core flexed the whole time. Shoulders down. Lift, arms up. 1, 2. Shoulders are going to feel it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the sides. Lift 1. Down in front. 2. Keep squeezing. 3. 4. 5. Keep that tuck. 6. Add a hold at the top if you want to make it a little harder. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Bring it up in front. Palms down. Lift for 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Make these a little harder. 7. Don't lose that tuck position. 8. 9. Keep those shoulders down. Last one. 10. Up and hold. Up and down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring them down. I'll give you a second to breathe. 3, 2, 1. Bring those hands back up, open and close. Out. 2. Here. Close in the front. 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 4 more. Fight it. 7. Keep squeezing. 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. Woo! Felt that there. Go ahead and bring that leg in. Come down to a seated position. Take those arms behind you. Stretch out those arms. We are going to do some triceps next, which we are going to do kneeling as well. If you have sensitive knees and the kneeling is bothering you, feel free to do them in this position here, a little bit lower, or you can do them standing. All right. Using your weights once more. We're going to be using our core in this as much as we are using our triceps. All right. Arms back. Here we go. So into this kneeling position, making sure you have some space between the knees. From here, turn those hips underneath, tuck. Think of pressing those hips forward. Core is engaged. And from here, we're going to hold it just like this. I want you to find this position where you're actively engaging all your muscles here. Hands come behind you. Palms are facing out behind you, almost up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to bring those arms up, down, up. They stay behind. Feel free to lean back even a little bit to help keep that tuck engaged. Lift for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. Keep those glutes squeezed. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it down. Sit it back down. Relax there. All right, shake it out. We're going to do tricep dips. If you have a chair or a bench, you can go ahead and use it. Otherwise, join me on the floor. Feet out. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Okay. All right. We are flying through this routine today, guys. Oh, my hair looks long. All right, lift those hips up off the ground, fingertips towards you. We are going to bring it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it up, sit down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift, repeat. 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit it down. Whew. All right. Fabulous. Shake out those arms. Take a second to stretch. Do a head roll. We're going to go into our standing in our lower body. section next. So again, grab some water if you need it. We're gonna go into some sumo squats, some heel lifts. So come on up. If you do have your chair, we're gonna keep that close by for the round after this. All right. We have 20 here. We're gonna go for 20. So we're gonna come into a nice wide position. Toes are facing out. Tuck. We know that position now. So we're gonna come here, bring it down into a nice comfortable squat position where you feel comfortable, where you can hold. From here, think of, again, tucking those hips underneath. You should feel it immediately in the front of those hip flexors. From here, we're holding this position. The wider your legs are, the deeper it is. You can get. Holding here, we're gonna lift the right heel for 1. Up and down. 2. 3, coming down on that heel lift. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 10 more. 9. 8. 7. Keep those hips tucked under. 6. 5. 4. 3. It's okay if you're shaking. 2. 1. Bring it down a little lower and come up. Shake out those legs. Take a second. Whew. All right, and then we're gonna go into a little bit of balance work. So this one you do not need a chair for. You can hold on to it if you need it though, but this is meant to challenge you a bit. So I'm gonna start with my right leg out in front. So we're gonna come to a parallel position. I want you to focus on just parallel. You can bring your arms out. You can bring your arms up. Put your arms here. Wherever you want to put your arms for these is totally up to you. So from here, we're going to shift our weight onto that left leg. So I'm going to bring my arms out to the side just for now, and I'm going to extend that right leg out in front of me. We are again, nice flat back, and we're tucked. We're here. Flexing that foot, we're just going to pulse. Lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming down, we're going to bring it to the side. Same thing, out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's a little harder. 5, 6, knee facing forward. 7, 8, 9, 10, to the back. Adjust that position, lean it a little bit forward, glute squeeze, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it in. Shake it out. We're going to do the other side. Again, holding on to something. If you are going to hold on to like the wall or anything close by, try to do 1 finger, 2 fingers if you need it, and then a full hand if you really need it, but try to challenge yourself and not use hands for this. We are flat-footed as well. You can have a nice soft bend in that knee. Re-engage that core. Holding here. Flex that foot. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 to the back. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring it down. And shake it out. All right. Next page. All right. This time we're going with our chair. have my handy dandy little swivel chair. Grab water if you need it. This one's gonna work our adductors. So we're gonna work our right leg first. Nice big breath in. So wherever your chair is, low, high, wherever you wanna be, we're gonna lean it forward just a little bit so that we're on an angle. And from here, we're gonna bring this right leg, I want you to think of like fire hydrants on our hands and knees, but in the air. So we're essentially here. We're just gonna bring it up and down, keeping that bent. And I want you to make sure that we're tucking those hips underneath so that we don't have an arched back. Think nice flat back. From here, bring that knee in line with your other knee and lift out to the side and in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna lift and hold here. Flex that foot, press it to the back. 1, 2, on that angle. 3, 4, like you're gonna kick someone behind you. 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, hold it here, extend to the side. 1, this one's the hardest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh it hurts, 9, and 10. Bring it in. Walk it out. It's all about fighting that last little urge. We're gonna do the same thing on the left. So find your starting position, step it back. All right, nice soft bend in that standing leg. In the starting position, I want you to tuck those hips underneath so you can feel yourself arch that low back. Tuck it under, hold here. This leg comes up, out to the side. 1, doesn't have to worry about height. 2, you can go 45, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, I'm shaking like a leaf. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go up and hold. Flex that foot. Press it back. Think on that angle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Extend it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let go. Go ahead, walk it out. Shake out those hips. Take a nice second to press into your hips. Stretch them out. You can bring it to the back. Essentially bring it around town. All right. I'm going to finish with a couple calf raises and then some lunges. You should be good. So from here, we're going to do parallel position. Trying not to hold on to anything. We're going to challenge ourselves today. You can do hands on the hips, shoulders down. You guys know, magic word of the day. Tuck and hold. I want you to hold that position. And I want you to squeeze, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, shoulders down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go up and hold. Take your balance. You're feeling really good today with your balances. Go ahead and take 1 foot off the ground. Feel free to hold on to something to get your balance first. Take one foot off, find a balance. This is not easy. And bring it down. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna repeat, this time in a first position, so our toes are just facing out. Again, retucking those hips underneath, squeezing your glutes so that they are hard to poke them. Quads, if you touch them, they're flexed. And here we go, lift up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, keep squeezing, 2, 1, and hold. Retuck those hips. If you lost your tuck, retuck, hold. Take your balance. Feel free to try to balance on the other foot that you did not balance on yet, if you feel ambitious. Take it, hold, and bring it down. Okay, bend those knees. Give those calves a little bit of a stretch. Shake it out. All right, we have some time. So let's go up into our parallel position. A little bit of space between the feet, nothing crazy. Up onto our calf raise. Tuck those hips underneath. Engage that core. Bend the knees. Just about an inch. Holding here. Take those hands off of your chair. Hold. Keep that tuck position. Go ahead and re-hold on to that chair. We're going to pulse it down and up. Down, down, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it at the bottom. We're going to drop those heels down and up. Only thing that moves is those feet. Keep those hips tucked under. Lift 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hold. Bring it all the way up and come down. Shake it out. All right. Next up, we have a few lunges. We are going to do 10 on each leg, reverse lunges. On the 10th one, we are going to hold, and we are going to do an inline pulse. So what that means is, let's say we're doing our right leg to the back first. In that lunge position, you're going to hold onto your chair. You're going to be down here. That knee's hovering off the ground. And from this line position, it's just going to come away, in line, out, in, out, in. Just like that, holding as low as you can though. How low you go is up to you and up to your knees. If you have not the best knees, don't need to go as low. You're fine right about here. If you got good knees, I want you down here hovering a centimeter off the ground. As always in lunges, that front knee stays in line with this ankle. You can hinge yourself forward, nice flat back, tight core. Think of driving that back knee straight down. Instead of going back with it, think of just going straight down. All right, that's my lunge spiel. Here we go. Holding on to this one, we're gonna go left leg back first. Step it back, we're gonna go down and up for 1. Up, 2, 3, keeping those hips tucked under. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go down. Hold here. Bring that knee out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and up. All right, good job. That knee doesn't need to come out super far. Just a tiny little movement is what we're looking for. All right. Right leg back. Yes. The right leg to the back. Find that position. Tuck those hips underneath. Bring that back knee down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Feel free to take those hands off the chair. 7, 8, 9, 10. Up, down and hold. Pulse that knee. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. 4. Here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it up. And scream and shout. And shake it all about. All right, you guys, let me check what time. That is perfect timing. Go ahead and move that chair out of the way. We're gonna come down for a quick little stretch. Go ahead and come onto those hands and knees. Bring that right leg underneath. Come into a nice little pigeon pose. Bring it down onto the elbows. Try to keep those hips square to the front. If you want, you can take this position and you can bend that back leg and stretch your quad. And release. And from here, we're going to come right into the stag position. Right knee is in front for here. I'm just going to reach it forward, down onto my elbows in this position. And bring it up. Switch sides into our hands and knees on this side. Bring our left knee underneath. Sit it back into our pigeon pose. And bring it down onto the elbows. Roll onto the side of that hip and grab that quad for a nice light stretch. Remember, we don't want to be too aggressive. And let that leg fall down to the side, sit on up, stag position, reach it forward. And bring it up into a butterfly, my favorite position. Scoot your hips in to your heels a little bit closer and use those elbows to help press those knees down. Go ahead and give yourself some room to lay back down for a happy baby. Roll it out, bring both of those legs up into the air and take a second to stretch your hamstrings. Bring your knees as close as you can, bending your knees. Bring them into the chest. And then bring them out to the sides. Grab the insides of those feet. Press them down on each side of your armpits. And release that left leg straight out. We're going to bring that right knee over the left side, trying to keep both shoulders square to the ceiling. And back through center. Switch legs. The right leg extends out, left knee comes into the chest, crosses up and over to the right side. And back into center. We're going to come up to a seated position for our last little stretch where we're going to take some nice deep breaths. Bring your feet out in front of you. I want you to rest your forearms, back of your palms on the ground, palms facing up. I want you to let your head hang down, nice curved back. And I want you to take 5 big, deep breaths. Close your eyes and think of yourself getting a little bit closer to your legs with every exhale. And give it one last little stretch, reach for those toes. And bring it on up and shake it out. And you guys are all done. Nice job. You guys survived. I hope you enjoyed today's class. It was a little different. Thanks, guys, for joining today. See you next time.